Well. It's been a while since I opened this baby up. This is my personal journal, by the way. And I haven't been journaling for a while because I had a mental block on it, which I want to explore with you guys before I actually get into the session. And if you're new here, welcome. This is my true life. I am Gaia Quintana, and I love to journal because it helps me create my true life, aka the life I actually want to live, and not the life that society, my friends, my peers, or my family try to push me towards. Because I think we all have someone in our lives that tries to tell us, maybe not explicitly, but definitely hinting towards things they think we should do in our lives that we do not agree upon. So yeah, I like using my personal journal to see if I'm still on track. I write down my goals, what I experience, things I'm not good at, things I am good at, people I don't like, people I do like. And you know what's really nice about personal journals? They're made of paper, and paper does not argue back. So you can literally write down anything you want and no one will argue with you, which is like the nicest thing in the world. And if you're wondering which journal I'm using, this is a Leuchtturm 120 grams. This paper is buttery smooth. I love it for normal pens. I love it for fountain pens. It is amazing. And so if you're still looking for a journal and you don't know which one to choose, this one is very, very nice. Because it is 120 grams, the paper is a little thicker. So if you like using fountain pens, like I said, the ink will hold up pretty nicely. So yeah, Leuchtturm 120 grams. I have this personal journal in my Hobonichi Weeks cover. This is an A5, by the way. It has these cute kids doing fun stuff, and I have the clear cover over it because I'm a bit of a clumsy person. So without the cover, this actual cover would have been stained already. But this clear cover is my lifesaver. So as I'm telling you this quick little story, you can use this story time to grab your drink, your snack, your journal supplies, and get into the mood, okay? All right, so here goes. What happened is that about 4 months ago, I stopped journaling daily, weekly, monthly. I would grab my journal, start writing, and my mind would go elsewhere. I would stop 4 or 5 times per journal session, and I'm talking just about a page, just one A5 page. I would get distracted a zillion times. I would get headaches, and literally my brain was telling me, no, I don't want to journal, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. And I did. I didn't journal for a few months. And so in my world of journaling, planning, and organizing, there are no rules. We use these tools as we see fit. So if you don't want to journal every day, if you just want to journal once a year, good for you. If it works for you, it works for you. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not your mom. I'm only going to show you what I do to inspire you. I'm going to give you suggestions. And what you like, you keep. What you don't, you toss. So in this case, I had a mental block against personal journaling. And I think it's because when I journal, I also process the things that are happening in my life. And so my brain will activate and I will get headaches. Sometimes I'm like very tired after a journal sesh instead of being happy about an experience that I just registered in my journal, or documented, I should say. And I guess I'm just very curious to hear if I'm not the only one who also has mental blocks on journaling sometimes. I really had a worry about it. I was like, oh my God, am I never going to journal again? But yeah, that's why I haven't journaled in a while. But today I was like, I want to get over this block. I want to start journaling about something cool that I experienced yesterday. On April the 13th, I went on a medicine nature walk, which is very out of my character. I don't do nature because I have severe allergies and hay fever, but I did it anyway, and it was actually really fun, and I actually felt like journaling about it. So I hope you were able to gather all of your supplies while I was sharing this story. If you want to let me know if you also have mental blocks for journaling sometimes, do share in the comments because I think it's helpful. I think a lot of people think that journaling is about having a routine and you have to do it every day or weekly or monthly. But like I said, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you can pick it up whenever you want because it's your journal. This is your true life, okay? And so if you want to journal right now, you journal. If you just want to watch, you just watch. If you just want to listen, you just listen. If you don't want to watch, you click this video away, whatever you like. However, if you really want to journal with me, sit down and go. So yeah, last week I decided to go on a medicine walk, and that is, like I said, very out of my character because this was a walk through a national park in the Netherlands, and I usually stay away from parks and forests because I'm very, very allergic. So I decided on a whim to go anyway because I feel the need to really practice slow living and taking time to experience new things and enjoy new experiences that I would otherwise never ever give a try. So I snapped a few pictures on my phone during the walk, and these were some plants that were explained during the walk because it was a medicine nature walk, so we were getting information about plants that you can use to heal your body, and it was very interesting because usually you think the plants you see in the forests or in the street are just weeds. Turns out many of them have very interesting powers, if you will. Now, I'm not really into the wee-wah-woo of it all. Like, I don't think a plant or a flower can cure cancer, for example. But if it helps make you feel better, then why not give it a try? So here are some pictures that I took. I just took them with my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you could see in the beginning, I used my Canon selfie to print them out. And I have some paper here that I got from AliExpress. I love using these as layering. I'm not very good at creating these beautiful aesthetic pages. I wish I was. Some people have an eye for these things, but I personally just often look back at my journal pages and I'm like, which 5-year-old created these? So yeah, it didn't really turn out as pretty as I thought it would be, but at least I journal, right? We're taking steps in the right direction. So yeah, let's create a cover page because I haven't made a cover page for April yet, and it's already April 14th of 2024. So let's get to work and create a cover page. So this quote, "Simplify your life," definitely applies to me right now When Christmas rolled around in December last year, I decided to start decluttering my house. I started in my kitchen, went to my living room. Now I'm currently redoing my bedroom, and then I'll do my walk-in closet, hallway, and my bathroom. And I've been throwing away all the things I'm not using. I realized I already don't have that much stuff because I'm a minimalist, but decluttering even further, like, it makes my house so much more calm. I know exactly what kind of stuff I have and where to find it, aka simplifying. Also, these stickers are one of my favorite stickers. They look so retro and crafty, and I decided to use them to spell out the word April because that's the month I'm in right now. You are in it right now if you're watching this video exactly in April 2024. And I also made these pictures. I didn't snap too many pictures because I was really listening to Dave. So Dave is the guy who hosts these nature medicine walks, and he is doing this for about 2 years now, or he has been doing it for about 2 years, and he knows a lot about plants. He likes to forage, and it's kind of interesting to see someone be so passionate about something that I find interesting, but never really have taken time to learn about. I mean, I have plants in my house, but, you know, the plant that you see in a page right now, I would have classified as weed. Like, this is a weed, we need to get rid of it. And apparently, it is not a weed, it's called muckwort, and according to Dave, it is a great substitute for sage. So apparently sage is getting scarce right now, and people use sage for smudging and cleansing. Now, I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I know people use it, and he said, hey, sage is getting scarce, but mugwort grows far and wide, and it's a great alternative. And so he lit up some dried mugwort, and it actually smelled quite nice, not too strong. And I can understand why people use it to cleanse their house, if you will. And I was surprised to see that such a simple plant that is probably growing almost everywhere in the Netherlands apparently can be used for something like smudging. So yeah, very nice to know. And so this is a picture of Dave. He showed us a candle that he made out of King's Candle. And King's Candle apparently is a plant, which if it dries out, you can coat it in beeswax and then use it as a candle. Like, who knew? We were learning survival tricks as well. And then I have these beautiful Sarasa pans. These are the antique/retro range. And so I opted to go for this yellow mustardy shade and write about this plant called mugwort, and also write a little bit about Dave, because I was just really impressed that he remembers all of these plants. Here are a few more pictures. On the left page, you're looking at wild garlic. Apparently that is a thing. I love regular schmegular garlic, and I didn't know there was another plant that is edible as a substitute for garlic, and it does actually smell very much like garlic, but slightly different, and I think I will never forget the fragrance of this plant, because that was really fun about this nature walk. Dave was like making you smell the plants and taste them. And I personally didn't taste any of the plants because I have severe allergies, so I was a little afraid to like try that without medical supervision, because I didn't feel like dying in the forest, which is an actual risk I have. So I didn't just ingest any plants for safety reasons. But some of the people in the group did, because it was like a group walk. You could sign up and then go. And some of the people did, and it was really interesting to see how they reacted, because, you know, who eats plants straight from the forest? I mean, it used to be normal. In some cultures it still is, so that's interesting. And yeah, they said the garlic thing tasted pretty good. Since I only took a few pictures, I don't have too many pages to fill, but my highlight of the walk was seeing these hairy cows. I hoped we were gonna walk into them because they just roam around freely in this park, and they were so majestic. You couldn't get too close because they have really big horns and you don't want to piss them off, but they were so pretty and so majestic, so I had to take a picture. And it was just so fun to see nature instead of my screen, because I work behind a computer a lot. So I hope I inspire you to do something else, something out of your comfort zone, and then journal about it and be proud of yourself for doing something else. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more, and then I'll see you next Sunday.